After the catastrophe and tragedy in the hill country of Texas, many of you had asked me about the warnings, and I've made several videos on the timeliness of the National Weather Service's warnings that early morning. But as far as who got them, how quickly they got them, or any of the obstacles they ran into, that's going to take time to filter through. But one important story that came from all of this is the NOAA weather radio and its importance. This thing has been the nation's weather alert machine since 1975. It sends weather alerts and warnings to all 50 states 24/7, 365. I always say have two ways of getting warnings, and one of them has to be a NOAA weather radio. This handy-dandy device brings the National Weather Service's critical warnings directly to you. It's the same stuff that goes to your cell phone, but better, because this doesn't rely on cell service. It's a radio. And also, if the power goes out, you're set, because this thing runs on batteries. It's like the smoke detector of weather alerts. Everybody needs one. The other great thing, they're really budget friendly, like 20 to 40 bucks. It can legitimately save your life. Just ask my mentor, James Spann from WBMA in Birmingham, Alabama.
I'll give you an example of a life lost because they did not have one. This was in 2012. We had a pre-dawn tornado, and the warning was excellent. The lead time was 37 minutes. That's a long time for a tornado. And a 16-year-old girl was killed in a suburb of Birmingham. Her name is Christina Heichelbeck. I can close my eyes. I can see her face. And the grieving father later that day said they didn't hear the siren. They thought they were going to hear a siren, middle of the night. And their phones apparently were not working, or they were not turned on. And a simple weather radio would have saved Christina's life. 16-year-old child, her whole life in front of her. And I'm not throwing her parents under the bus. Her parents are Daryl and Carol Heichelbeck. They want me to tell this story.
Born from the horrific 1965 Palm Sunday outbreak, the NOAA weather radio has been around for 55 years. But not every American has one, not even close. We have to change that. It will wake you from a dead sleep. It also often has these combo features like a hand crank for energy and a flashlight. And then here's the important part. It will read out the warning. It will tell you who's involved, how long it lasts, and what you should do. Now, we should be fully transparent. When you're in a tornado warning, say, not every single person who gets the tornado warning is going to get an actual tornado, but it's best to be ultra safe and get into your safe spot. And then make sure you have a second source for that weather information, like a local meteorologist. And if you're at all concerned about how you're going to program this, don't worry, the National Weather Service has tons of resources.
I think once people see how simple it really is, and quite frankly, with all the new models now, you don't even have to know the codes. The county names are in a display, an LED display on the radio. And you just have to select the counties that you want from a readable list.
In 2024, 723 people died from extreme weather, so flash flooding and tornadoes. That's the most only after heat. We want that number to go down, and a NOAA weather radio will definitely make the difference. But you're also going to have to avoid misinformation and find good sources of information to give you that lead time. Make sure to avoid those social media meteorologists, as we call them, and find a local National Weather Service that you can go to, just weather.gov, or a local meteorologist that you can follow, maybe even befriend. We're really helpful.